Hi guys, it's Nathan. This is update number 9 from Waikiki in Hawaii. I arrived back in Tokyo about 2 days ago, flew through the night to get back into Tokyo in the early hours of the morning, then slept during the day. And first day back at work was flying to Hawaii that night. So here I am. It's a pretty good way to start back at work, but my body clock is all over the place. I woke up at 3 in the morning this morning, and it's about 9 o'clock now. And I'm feeling pretty jet lagged. But yeah, last time I spoke to you was the end of the yoga retreat. It was really good and really glad that I did it. I'm trying to keep it up now that I'm back. Unfortunately, the last week in Thailand was pretty chaotic. Our last night in Phuket, we decided to go down to Patong Beach. It's pretty famous for having a pretty good night scene and bar night scene, and a lot of the less desirable things associated with Thailand. So of course we had to see it. Unfortunately, after a good night there, on the way back, my friend had his cell phone stolen by a guy dressed as a woman in a scooter helmet, who was trying to grope him and sort of come onto him, but then moments after she had taken off, realised that his phone was gone, thus losing all the photos and everything from the trip. So that was pretty upsetting. And we went from there to catch a ferry ride out to Koh Phi Phi Island. Again, I thought it was going to be a pretty quick boat trip, but it was a pretty treacherous 2-hour crossing in this ferry. Well, there was a cyclone just up the coast off China, causing pretty big seas. And we found later on that day that 2 boats had sunk in the same part of the ocean that we had been in on the ferry. A fishing trawler and some other boat had sunk and crashed into rocks. So that was pretty traumatic. A lot of people throwing up on the boat. Never fear, we got to PPOK. We were walking to our resort, and as we were walking to the resort, I knew something wasn't quite right. And as we checked into the hotel, I was like, well, where's the ginormous pool that was in the brochure? And these rooms don't seem quite right. And then I realised I'd booked the Phi Phi Villa Resort as opposed to the Phi Phi Village Resort, which was the 2.5-star equivalent, as opposed to the nice 4.5-star resort that we were going to stay a couple of nights in. So made the quick decision to, oh, I'm getting wet here, made the quick decision to bail on that place and catch a long-tail boat out to the new resort. Did a bit of a last-minute change and ended up staying there, and thought, great. After losing the cell phone, a traumatic ferry ride, booking the wrong hotel, finally we're in the resort. So we went down to the Thai buffet, which just looked amazing, and just ate like kings. Satay prawns, cashew nut chicken, pad thais for miles, and the food was really great. And I woke up the next morning and thought, oh, something's not quite right here, but I'm sure after my morning routine everything will be good. Went into the bathroom, sat down on the toilet, and it was just an explosion. Kind of like someone's put the minestrone soup bag in a microwave and just microwaved it for about 30 seconds too long, and it just exploded. Something kind of similar to that. And you just sort of left there sitting on the toilet, stunned by what's just happened. So yeah, that wasn't ideal. Went back to bed, woke up a couple hours later, and thought, oh, this is really not good. And ended up just grabbing the toilet bowl and vomiting violently twice throughout that day. So a bad case of food poisoning. It really knocked it out of me. And by the time I woke up the next day and was feeling a lot better, my friend had also come down with food poisoning, and thus he lost that day. And then it was time to go home. So yeah, a fairly inauspicious end to an otherwise amazing time in Phuket. Yeah, so that's, I guess, enough about that. All in all though, Phuket was very cool. The beaches were really cool, if not a little dirty, it has to be said. I posted a photo on Instagram just showing some of the rubbish that was around the beaches. I found that a little bit depressing, but it was a nice reminder of, you know, like what we need to do to kind of minimize our waste and stop trying to consume so much stuff and so much plastic, and really make sure we're on top of recycling and stuff like that. It was a really obvious reminder of that. So that must be a good thing. So I'll be in Tokyo for a couple of weeks while I'll be working, and then from there I go to Iceland in early August, which I'm really excited about. If you know anything about Iceland, or if you have any tips, please leave a comment and let me know your tips. I'm going to be in Reykjavik. The first tip is how to say the name of Reykjavik. I think I'm saying it right. And then I'll be on a 8-day biking trip all around Iceland and camping next to some lakes and glaciers and stuff, so I'm really excited for that. Hopefully you're excited too for some cool video updates from Iceland. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry I'm a little bit tired today, but thought I wanted to get a video update for you anyway, so I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you very much for subscribing last week. If you did, another 10 people joined. Welcome to you, and that will be how we play this YouTube game. Alright guys, have a great week, and I will talk to you again very soon.